your hobby could pay for your next month of campsites. Imagine sitting in your tiny RV kitchen, a cup of coffee in hand, wondering how to make money without a 9-to-5. Could that little skill on your shelf actually fund your freedom? The first time I sold a quilt online, I screamed in the middle of a campground laundry room. I thought it was a prank email. Then I saw the payment came through, and I remember thinking, this could actually work. You heard it. One first sale can change the whole story. Stay with us because today we unpack how small, RV-friendly income streams like micro orders, 2-hour productized services, and campground pop-ups can fund travel and build confidence without overwhelming your life. Welcome to Road to Freedom and Fulfillment, the podcast for midlife women ready to trade routine for adventure, fear for courage, and the ordinary for the extraordinary. I'm Coach Karen, and I believe it's never too late to rewrite your story.
I'm Katie. If you ever find yourself Googling, can I ship a handmade mug from my RV? This episode is for you. We validate the curiosity, the fear, and the big hope that your skills could become steady income on the road.
Why this matters to me. I see women stuck between dreaming and doing because the money question feels like a wall. Today, we promise 3 micro-business paths you can test, a 30-day test plan to prove the idea, and concrete tools that keep admin tiny and manageable. Quick guest intro. Maggie is a full-time RVer who turned quilting into micro-orders and weekend pop-up sales. Lena is a nomad business coach who helps pack services into 2-hour offers that sell. Welcome both. So glad you're here. Thanks, Karen. I live full-time in an RV with a very enthusiastic sewing machine. My start was messy. I posted a photo on a small Facebook group. Someone asked if I sold it, and I said I could. Then I learned shipping, packaging, and how to say yes to orders without panic. Hi, everyone. I help nomads turn skills into simple offers, short, clear, and repeatable. My clients often start with a skill they love, but feel stuck on pricing, how to find buyers, and how to keep delivery low stress while traveling. Let's start at the beginning. Maggie, tell us, what was the very first thing you did to make your hobby sellable, and what felt impossible at the time? I began by photographing finished quilts on my RV bed, which sounds ridiculous, but it felt authentic. I wrote a short listing, set a fair price, and posted it. The impossible part was shipping. How do you ship a bulky quilt from a small space? I learned packing tape and size-based rates the hard way. The first sale taught me that people will pay for your craft if you make it easy to buy.
Lena, you've helped people create 2-hour offers. What does that mean, and why is it so helpful for someone on the road?
A 2-hour offer is a productized service that you can deliver in a short, predictable time block. Think a focused virtual workshop, a 2-hour coaching session with deliverables, or a curated craft kit and a 2-hour online tutorial. For RVers, it minimizes scheduling friction, keeps your bandwidth predictable, and makes pricing easy because you're selling time and outcome, not a vague promise. Let's dig into the messy parts listeners worry about: shipping, internet, pricing, and saying yes to selling. Maggie, share a failure that taught you a rule you still use. I once underpriced a quilt because I was afraid to scare buyers off. I included free shipping and lost money after materials and postage. The rule I use now is simple: price for time, materials, and a small margin. If it doesn't cover the ride, it's not a business. Also, batching shipping days saved my sanity. I pick 1 morning a week for packing and post office trips. And on the service side, I see people overcomplicate deliverables. Keep the promise tiny and measurable. For example, 2-hour branding refresh with a 1-page action plan. That clarity sells and reduces follow-up chaos.
What about internet? Do we need fancy satellite setups to run this?
No. For micro orders and workshops, good enough mobile hotspots, campground Wi-Fi for uploads, and scheduling downloads for tutorials usually work. I keep heavy uploads to times I'm near library or cafe Wi-Fi. It's about planning, not perfection. Okay, practical wisdom time. Lena, give us a short checklist of tools someone needs to test a microbusiness on the road. Simple checklist. 1. A payment method. PayPal, Square, or Stripe integrated into a basic landing page. 2. A one-page sales page or Instagram post with clear price and what you deliver. 3. Shipping account or postage scale for physical items. 4. A scheduling tool like Calendly for services. 5. A batched work routine, 1 or 2 days a week for production and admin.
Rapid fire tips. Ready? 1 sentence each. Maggie, best first product to test.
Small, light, and unique. A quilted table runner or mug cozy. Easy to ship, high perceived value. Price with a simple rule. Cover materials, add hourly rate, and tack on 20% for overhead. Round up to a clean number. Customers prefer simplicity. Where to find buyers first? Start with local. Campground bulletin boards, Facebook groups for RVers, and one niche Instagram post. If you offer services, ask your network for 3 referrals in exchange for a discount.
And 1 tech shortcut.
Use an app like Pirate Ship for discounted postage and printable labels. Game changer in a tiny space. Key takeaways. 1 sentence recap. Small, repeatable offers plus simple systems equal micro income that supports your travel and confidence. 3 key takeaways. 1. Test small. Launch 1 micro product or 2-hour service in 30 days. 2. Price for simplicity. Cover costs, time, and a small margin. 3. Automate the admin. Batch production, use simple shipping tools, and schedule a single weekly admin block. 1 action step for this week. Pick 1 offer, write a 1-sentence promise, set a price, and post it to 1 platform. Treat it as an experiment, not a lifetime commitment. Resource reminder. Check the show notes for my packing and postage cheat sheet, a template for 2-hour offers, and a basic tax checklist for micro sellers. These saved my first season. As we close, remember this. You have the skill, and you already have the audience. The people you meet on the road, your social corners, and fellow campers. Permission granted to start imperfectly. If 1 sale can change a week, imagine what steady micro income can unlock for a year of travel and renewed confidence. Thanks for joining me today. If you're ready to take the next step, check out my course, The Road to Freedom and Fulfillment. Link in the show notes. Subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a review if this episode helped you.
And we'd love to hear your 30-day test wins. Tag us, post a photo of your first shipment, or drop a quick note in our community. Your story will inspire someone else to take that first step.
Until next time, keep dreaming, keep planning, and keep moving forward. Your freedom is waiting.